I recently came across this group called the 52 Weeks Savings Challenge in Facebook, and I find it as a very interactive and very nice group where people get to discuss their finances. And there's some specific people and that usually send their questions here in this group whenever they have or they want advice with regards to their finances, especially savings and the best place to invest their money. So as I was going through it, I came across some questions which I would love to tackle here. And I think I'm not going to mention the names of the people. I'm also happy that the people here that are posting the questions in the group, they usually prefer using the anonymous participant, which is very good to disclose. Sometimes it's not safe you putting your name out there, say you want to invest 10 million, and then people just see your name there. It's never really safe. So I'm just going to go through one such question from an anonymous participant, and the question was saying, hello, kindly suggest saving options you are using. I do save 5,000 monthly in my bank account and would like to move this money somewhere I can earn interest. I also opened a cab account for my 9 month baby. I save 1,000 monthly for him. Are there people using Chum's app for saving? I think the person who asked the question um, has a preference towards the Chum's app, and also I think he or she was asking if there's any other alternative that she could use in terms of saving or channeling the money that she saves in the bank to somewhere where she or he can start earning the interest. I'm going to use she because it's easier instead of saying he or she all the time. So she prefers saving 5,000 shillings monthly, which I think is good savings. I don't know how much she earns, but at least she saves something. Plus, also she opened a cab account for the 9 months baby, and says she saves for the baby a thousand shillings every month. So you find that is around 6,000 Kenyan shillings. So from the comments, if you look at the comments, the people were saying, I see somebody was saying, use money market fund. Another person was saying, use the circle. Another person was saying, like this. Another person was saying that money market fund, the 5,000 Kenyan shillings is too small to invest in the money market fund. And I see the person commenting here, I'm not going to mention the name, says that from the 5,000 Kenyan shillings which this person invests in money market, she will get like an interest of 45 shillings every month, which is very small. It says it's very small. So what do I think? I think the first thing the person should do is, yes, I agree. Money market account is the best because of some advantages that it offers as compared to SACCO or even interesting as compared to SACCO or the other forms of investment. Now, one thing with money market fund is, yes, the interest might be small, and the people who benefit mostly from money market fund are usually the people that invest huge sums of money. But that is not to limit you as a small investor from investing your money. No, you can start small. Even if it is 45 shillings, which is slightly low, depending on the interest rate of the fund manager whom you've decided or you have opted for. That money, we usually look at it in terms of this 45 shillings, how have you gained it? You see, this is passive income. This is money that basically you've just earned passively. It's better option as compared to keeping your money somewhere in a bank account where you don't get any interest from that amount. And so quickly, just I'm going to give this anonymous participant a rough estimate on how on how she can start investing this amount. And my preferred option is the money market fund. And there are various money market fund managers out there, so you can go for the one which you prefer. But I would advise you greatly look at the brand stability of that money market account that you're going to use. Please do not use the interest rate as a guiding factor where you're going to invest your money. I see some money market funds, they give you interest as high as 20%, some 18%, others even 17%, which is good. I mean, those are good interest rate. But interest should not be the only factor you consider. Whenever you're going to invest in money market fund, you are supposed to look at other things such as the reputation of the organization, the financial muscle of any organization. Let it be an organization that has been there at least for a while and it's something that it has never had any corporate scandal. And most importantly, also make sure it is regulated and that is licensed by the CMA, that is the Capital Markets Authority. So the anonymous participant was asking which is the best money market fund. I'm not going to suggest any money market fund for this anonymous participant, but like I said, please do your due diligence. Yes, do not just go for the interest rate. There are other factors you are supposed to look into before you decide where you want to invest this money. Look at the brand reputation, because this is your money. This is money that is hard earned. It's money that you worked for. So look for some brand that is okay. I see people here suggesting, I think I should not go there. People are mentioning there's Tika, there is Zimele, what else? Again, the other thing, the Sako, yes, Sako. There are other things. The other thing that I have noticed is that the majority of people in this group here are usually the agents or the salespeople for the various money market fund managers that are in Kenya today. And they usually try to convince the clients to go for a particular fund manager, which has some element of biasness. Okay, me, I always tell the clients or the person who wants to invest, please do your due diligence. Yes, you can listen to them. Some of them are right. Some of them could be luring you just because of the interest. So it is up to you as the investor to do your due diligence and decide where to keep your money. But again, I'm going to give you a rough breakdown of, say, if you invest 5,000 Kenyan shillings, just to dismiss the other argument that the amount which you get from the money market as interest is very minimal. Could be true, but again, like I said, please look at how have you gotten this amount that is said to be minimal. You see, mostly it's just money that you receive passively without you actively working for it. Sorry. Yeah, so from 5,000 Kenyan shillings, if you save 5,000 Kenyan shillings and you be topping up 5,000 Kenyan shillings, I think from, let me do a quick calculation for you, because there is that element, there is that calculator, the compound interest calculator that the fund manager usually use to, estimate the amount you'll get after a given period of time. Now, for instance, for 5,000 Kenyan shillings, if you save 5,000 Kenyan shillings every month and you start with you start with the principal 5,000, then every month you'll be topping up 5,000 Kenyan shillings. By the end of 1 year, the total principal which you would have gained, you would have contributed is around, that is 5,000 times 12, basically, comes around 65,000. You started 5,000, then you'll be topping up 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. So the total principal which you'll be having by the end of the year is 65,000 Kenyan shillings. Then the interest, I'm assuming if, because I see some of the fund managers, some of the best fund managers, they're giving a rate of 15%. You will have earned an interest of 5,909 shillings, assuming the interest is at 15%, but then there's that element of withholding tax. That 5,999 is subject to withholding tax. So say after deduction, you remain with around 5,600 shillings. 5,600 shillings is a lot of money. That is a lot of money that you see, it's like a 1 month installment for a person paying 5,000 monthly. So that is good money. That is very, very good money. And it is better than what the banks they offer. So the anonymous participant here, I think money market fund is good for you. And even the 1,000 shilling that you say you usually keep in the CAB account, please channel it also. Because a CAB account is more or less like the bank, it's just the bank, and you only that you get interest from there. Go for money market. Go for money market. I preach money market anytime, any day. It is the best form of savings for this kind of investment, for this kind of savings, 5,000. So that is good. And in fact, if you could just instead of separating the funds, I suggest the 1,000 monthly CAB account, the monthly amount that is saved in the CAB account. If you can add it to the 5,000, you will get more interest from this money. So that is like saying 6,000 monthly. You're going to get more interest from this. I'd rather use that, but at the back of your head, you know that this particular amount is for the kid and this other is yours. Yeah, so that is my submission to you. Please have a look at it. If you need any help, I'm here. Please write to me on my email or call my number, which is in the description. But do your due diligence well. Do your due diligence well. I'm happy that this was